Hey, Mish, how you doing?
Great. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Hey, folks, I got Mish Kanigsberg. He's one of our senior buyer agents and very versed in the market here in Southwest Florida. And we've been noticing some data that we wanted to share with our clientele and the people out there that I want to interpret the numbers of what we're seeing. Um, it's kind of alarming, depending, not alarming, but it's just whether you're going to be a buyer or seller, this information needs to be conveyed somehow, right, Mish?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So look, I mean, we do always watch new listings come on the market, and this data is 7 days, just 7 days running, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And we're going to break it down a little bit deeper. But what we're seeing very alarming this morning, the pendant was at 590, right? And
Correct. Yes.
and usually during COVID, wasn't this pending was almost in excess of the new listings?
Yeah, so basically the script's been flipped, so to speak. So during COVID and then right after COVID, we would have twice as many pendings as we'd have new listings. And now those numbers have been flip-flopped around. So and then same with the price decreases. And what the price decreases do is depending on how big the price decrease is, it's actually going to come up as a new possibility for certain buyers that are looking in a different price range and than where the property was originally priced. So if it was priced up to 525 and someone's only looking up to 500 and now it's priced at 499, well, that's a new property for that buyer. So that kind of adds to their homes that are available to them.
Well, and that's true. And at the same time, is that we're also seeing that the interest rates are impacting some of our buyers. And with that being said, is that sometimes the 500 now they can no longer afford that. They might be looking at 400. But let's be honest to our audience. About 60 to 70% of our business is cash.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's still tough for people that have to get a mortgage for whatever reason. That they have to be cognizant of the fact of what the price interest rates are doing to the home prices. So now we're, normally at this time of year, and let's go on with some of our stats, but this time of year, we usually see inventory um, increase by 20%. Um, and right now, this is basic is it this 2 years? 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Three years worth of inventory. And as we see prices come down slightly, we see inventory going up, don't we?
Yeah, so this is actually showing us new homes coming on the market. So this is how many people are putting their homes on the market, month by month, year over year. And this is showing us Bonita Springs, Naples, and Fort Myers. And you can kind of see that the graph follows the same pattern, anywhere here in Southwest Florida. And so we're seeing that a lot of homes are now coming on the market. And then, Michael, if you can go down to homes for sale, which is the second one there. So this is the number of homes that are for sale at any given time. So we just got the October numbers here, and we can kind of see that it is definitely an upwards trend.
Yes, it
So
is. And this is the data that we're constantly looking at, trying to educate the sellers as well as our buyers. And why
mhm.
do you think, I mean, that this is one reason with the inventory going up, we're seeing sellers being a little bit more realistic and doing price reductions. And
Yes.
but the buyers are thinking the market's going to crash. In my professional opinion, I'm not speaking for you, but I don't think that a crash is coming. We see a slight pullback a little bit, um, but I still believe that there's still opportunity out there if you buy it right.
Yeah, it's just the nature of supply and demand, right? So as the
Mhm.
supply keeps increasing, and the demand kind of stays the same or comes a little bit down, basically what this is doing is we're kind of swinging the pendulum a little bit the other way.
Mhm.
In the past, it was very much a seller's market, and now the buyers are starting to have a little more pull, a little more sway. So, in my opinion, this makes this an ideal time if you're a buyer to come in and make a deal. You
Well,
have more options now because there's more homes on the market,
mhm.
and there's fewer buyers out there. So, if you do see something that you like, I mean, the stars are aligned for you to find a good property in a location that you like, and then make a good deal.
And that just it goes along with though too the traffic. I mean, we've all hosted some open houses over the last month or so, and it's been very sporadic at best. sometimes no traffic, or, you know, I know you had one in Estero this past weekend. Okay, you had 6 couples, which is great, but some of our other agents had nothing. But we're staying the course.
Mm-hmm.
But this is also the opportunity for sellers. Sellers,
Exactly.
if they can either price their property to sit on the market or price it to sell, and that's why we're seeing so many price adjustments right now. So let's move on with the pending sales that we talk to a little bit more here. I mean, right now, I mean, we're almost at I mean, right down 284, 471 in Naples, and this was back in September 2002. We're below that.
Yeah, we are. And this is, you know, back to our seasonal lows, which is, you know, normally August and September are pretty much the low points. And then October things start to tick up, and November they start to really take off. But again, I come back to, if you're in those markets, it was still a seller's market.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now it's a buyer's market. So if you're unsure, now is a good time. If you're a buyer, come in. We're seeing that we can make offers, you know, 5 to 8% below ask, and we're getting the deals done. So I mean,
Sure.
it's a great time to get some good value for your dollar.
Exactly. Let's look at the close sales over the last. I mean, I'm really paying attention to the last few months, but this is what we've been talking about. Are you there's a dip in close sales, and
yeah,
so and I do see, again, I'm going to keep going backward. That's why we see the price improvements, and sellers are being a little bit more realistic about pricing it to a marketable price. But so when a property's on the market more than 30 or 45 days, Mish, why is that?
it's usually price or condition.
Thank you. And sometimes only price can fix the condition. So,
Agreed.
yeah. And it's a tough pill to swallow for some sellers, isn't it?
It is.
The heyday that we had back here during COVID in the last couple of years is over. And we're not going to see that anytime soon. But let's be honest, though, the prices are still above where they used to be in the last couple of years, and they're not crashing.
They're not. And you'll probably see a small uptick in prices come season, come January, February, you know, or at the very least, they'll stay flat. So, so once again, you're kind of in this sweet spot window right now between now and the end of the year. If you do want to make a purchase, if you are interested in buying something for season, now is a great time to, you know, look around, get in contact with us, and we can help you navigate these waters.
Exactly. Let's just look at the days on market before we adjourn for the day. So this is very compelling, very compelling. As we're seeing today here, you know, Bonita Springs is, you know, 47 days on average, 30, 31 for Fort Myers and Naples. Now we do see a small downward tick here, but the days on market overall on the average are swinging up. And this is what we're alluding to. If you don't have an offer in 30 days, it's price or condition. And having the right agent or the right team on your side to interpret this data to position you properly is going to go a long way. Yeah. So any closing words or parting words for our audience, so that you know, to reach out to you? Give me your email and your phone number, Mish, please.
Sure. So Mish Kanigsberg, 239-231-9444. It's Mish, MICHK @kw.com.
Thank you. And I'm Michael Burke. That's Michael Burke @kw.com. And my direct cell is 239-777-0473. And we'll have our contact information at the bottom of this video. In addition to that, if you want to some more narrow the data down to your community or the communities that you're looking to purchase, we can narrow this down to your backyard. So just reach out to us, and we're more than happy to help. Thank you, Mish, for your expertise. I'm grateful and appreciate you.
Okay, have a great day, everyone.
All right, thank you.